Alright, welcome back to Only Divergences. In this video, I'm going to do a recap of the week, my two trades, what I want to focus on for next week, and also, most importantly, what I learned this week. Now, I am so close to getting to 200 subscribers, so if you are watching this and you want to help me get over this hump, I would appreciate it if you just hit that subscribe button. For those of you who are new, we focus only on technical analysis in this channel. Now, I could and probably will provide some fundamental analysis at some point in this channel in the future, but I want to emphasize that it's really in the technicals. It's all the technicals that govern market behavior, and that is why we study them here on this channel. Today is Friday, October 8th, 2021. Markets have just closed. Just a quick recap for today. We had a choppy day, so there was really no material opportunity in the S&P 500 today, as I noted in yesterday's video. With this move here, you have limited meat left on this bone in terms of upside. So you have to manage expectations and know that some days you just have to take off. There aren't opportunities every day in the market, and if you try to get opportunities every day, you might end up losing money. So, you have to be balanced in that sense, and just know that some days you just want to take a day off. So, this week we had two official trades. The first was going long QQQ on Tuesday morning. I'm just going to pull up the hourly chart here. And the other one was going short sometime on Wednesday morning on the S&P. First we're going to look at the QQQ. So yeah, it was, there were good trades, but we can see here we had this negative histogram on the MACD, and that's really depending on circumstances, but most of the time this is an entry point. And then we had up here, we can see positive histogram on the MACD, which, given the circumstances again, can signal the limit to the potential upside of the trade, at least the immediate upside. Now, going short here, I'll just pull up maybe the 15, but it was on the S&P 500. Going short here, this was pretty dangerous, but it was something that I thought that, okay, well, look, before this stock can move higher, it needs to come back down and check here. So I just wanted a very quick trade that day. We went short, pulled like this, got out really close to the end here, and could have gone long here, but that wasn't my plan. I already had two good trades that week, and so I was pretty comfortable with that. And really, again, this is all we want to focus on. Okay, we want objective entry, and we want objective targets, and we want to always err on the side of caution, meaning take profits early. Remember, we are talking generally about 0 or 1 day to expiry options, so we are not waiting for a trade to go our way. Okay, that's gambling. Okay, we are using quantitative models to compare price action and behavior patterns in the past to current patterns, and using probabilities and leverage to exploit those patterns. It's actually very simple, right? And this has nothing to do with stocks or companies or countries. Okay, I don't believe in companies, guys. I'm simply analyzing the behavior of human beings as expressed on a chart. Okay, that's what the stock market is. It is a live experiment, a live expression of collective human behavior. And if you know what's going on and you ignore the news, you can see the market completely differently, and that's what I'm doing here on this channel. Okay, so then what do we have here? What do we see here? Well, if you watched yesterday's video, you know what I'm looking for in terms of potential for next week. We have possibly the beginnings of what could be considered, lots of conditionals there, possibly the beginnings of what could be considered an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So if we continue to get pulled back here, we would expect some sort of a move like this. Meaning, so this means that we consolidate a little more. Consolidate a little bit more here. And then I want to look for a good bullish momentum divergence setup for long entry for a trade next week. But this may require some rather deeper diving that I am going to go into in this video, but may do so sometime this weekend. But generally, you can appreciate that I want something like this. We came down, hit a bounce, came down, we had a bounce. We're going to come, we come down a little bit here and then have a bounce and be able to break out here. At the current time, this right here, I mean, I could go into the deeper levels, but this right here does not look like something that I want to get into right now. You know, and I'm happy to watch it rise on its own on me if it does, but I want a bit more consolidation, and that's what I expect next week. Remember, we're talking about optimal long entry, right? And I think that right now we're not there yet. And that's really all we want. Okay, just one good, solid, high probability trade per week. Okay, and we're not going to do it just for the money. Again, we're doing this to prove that technical analysis can outline the moves in markets well in advance. Watch my Tuesday video if you want to see the last time that I did that. That was rather accurate. Okay, and I think that this is something that we can repeat time and time again here on this channel. So this means that there is no plan for Monday for the S&P 500, likely not going to take any positions because it seems like the market may just consolidate or even come a little lower. I think that a move higher, the probability there is pretty muted. With that said, I want to say that over the weekend, I will be updating many of the stocks that I have already made videos about. So I will likely be initiating coverage on a couple others as well. So forgive me if you wake up on Sunday to loads of videos. I just want to keep a public account of my analysis so that I can be honest with you as we learn more about market behavior. If you are new and watching this video for the first time, go back and watch my videos and listen to what I said and then see what happened in the market. Okay? I actually take positions. I don't just tell you what happened in the market. I tell you what I think will happen and why I think it will happen. And then you can decide for yourself if I'm the type of analyst that you want to subscribe to on YouTube right now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you Sunday with a few video updates. Take care.